Hey everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for another episode of My Adventures with Superman. So we're on episode 6 of the show. And last episode we had some crazy stuff happen. We had Lois trying to, the episode before that she found out Clark was Superman, but then trying to prove it.
Yep.
And then had a big not confrontation, but conversation about it at the end. It was really cool.
Clark jumped off the Daily Planet to
Yeah.
Clark was just trying to get his bagel.
Yeah, Superman saved another one.
Yeah.
Then we had Jimmy, sort of the realisation that the three of them aren't really the three that... Obviously a threesome, but that's the Harley Quinn show.
He's the Steve of the group.
He's Steve of the group, yeah. We found out more about Steve being the nag guy as well. And at the end he got taken by, looked like a giant gorilla, maybe Grodd, maybe just be a random gorilla, I don't know.
One of our commenters last week thought that might be Cadmus. So, more Cadmus stuff going on.
So I'm guessing, Waller usually runs Cadmus as well, right? So, and we had Deathstroke in his new sort of super suit as well, with a general, some sort of superior to a Waller. That some people...
She called him General.
Yeah, I think if you commented say it's Sam Lane, you think it's...
I think it might be General Eiling, Wayne Eiling.
Wayne Eiling.
I feel like if it was anybody but Sam Lane, they would have said the name.
Yeah.
Because they haven't said the name, it's going to be a shock that you find out it's tied to Lois, right?
Yes, yeah, that's what I kind of feel, yeah. Because she mentioned her dad in the Parasite episode.
He rang her, didn't he?
Yeah, the Parasite episode, didn't he?
Yeah, while she was stitching up his suit, his jacket.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, there was that. I think it was going to kind of it. So yeah, I think Lois and Clark are also going to go and go off to find Jimmy to see what the hell's going on because he's gone missing.
He waited 4 hours from.
Yeah, bastards. Their personal stuff that he doesn't know about. God damn it.
He'll be.
I hope that he kind of, when they go and save him, that's when he finds out as well.
Yeah,
so I want all three of them to be in the loop.
Yeah, I think you said last week that opening scene.
Yeah, we're all standing
there facing down the enemies. It's like they've got to, to get together as a
yeah, well, I kind of want them to help him learn who he is.
Yeah.
Like go back to the ship or wherever it is underneath the cornfield, and trying to stop him being scared and trying to actually work out and find out about his history and stuff. Because
and help him get all the Kryptonian tech.
Yes.
Find out what that war is. Because that's right, we had Heatwave, didn't we? And he touched that again, and there was another flashback.
Yeah, and it was a young
general.
Whoever the general was, yeah. So yeah, interesting sort of undercutting story that's going somewhere. So very interesting. So maybe we should jump into this episode and find out what's going to happen. Just before we jump into this episode of My Adventures with Superman, I just want to thank everyone who's been subscribing and commenting on this show. It's been a lot of love, which is amazing. But if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed, maybe you found us because of this show, and you're umming and ahhing about subscribing, you've been with us a while and you still haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. The only way we can make this channel grow is with your help, and we really do appreciate everyone who subscribes. So please, begging you, I don't like doing this before every video, but we really do appreciate every subscriber we get. So please click the subscribe button, and also if you want to support us even more, head over to Patreon where we have the full reaction of this episode, the rest of this series, and all the other shows we react to. So let's jump into this episode of My Adventures with Superman.
Jimmy, it's Lois. Again, I'm so sorry for standing you up, which was completely Clark's fault.
I didn't realize. Lois, Jimmy isn't answering my calls.
Shut the door.
He's not answering yours? Maybe because you stood him up.
More than that, I flew to the campground. No Jimmy. I flew. Lois, he's just gone. He
disappeared. Just like everyone who came into contact with that tech.
You're the best investigator I know, and I can't find him without you. Please.
Fly me to the forest.
Thank you.
Let's get one thing straight. I'm doing this for Jimmy, not you. Maybe he just turned off his phone.
Hello?
Evil laboratory.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What are they going to do to him?
Yeah.
Lois, hold on for a second.
That's science.
These are Jimmy's thighs. He was walking, not running. This way.
How do you know how to track people through the woods?
Wilderness weekends.
It's a hobby.
Dad took me on wilderness survival weekends as a kid. He taught me how to use a compass.
With the way they're talking about Dad, it's got it might be so.
Water.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, well, there's a lot about me you're never gonna know.
Huh?
Oh.
Cadmus.
I scouted the forest from the air at least a dozen times. How did I miss this?
Cloaks.
His phone.
Jimmy!
Tonight?
Barrier.
Yeah.
Kryptonian tech, isn't it? That's why it affected him. Not her.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
Something's punched through though.
It's a C for
Find Jimmy's
Cadmus.
phone.
Yeah. Advertise.
This is the moment tonight. We find. What's that? Is it
Oh my gosh. Bigfoot kidnapped Jimmy.
I've been kidnapped by Bigfoot! And some other guy!
Me, I'm Monsieur Mala, and the
yeah.
God.
Besser. Mala, the lasers.
On it, mon amour.
Any last words, spy, before we end your life?
Yes. Thank you. This isn't how I thought it would end, but at least I got to meet a super intelligent French gorilla before I died, which means I was right about everything. So go ahead and open my brain. At least someone cares what I think. You seem troubled by something. Would you like to talk about it?
He's a psychologist. Cadmus, yeah. Cadmus moment. Oh, okay.
Little robot.
Lois. It
Jesus.
looks like an army invaded. What is this place?
Cadmus. I've heard that name before.
This is alien technology.
Alien technology. Pull up the next video.
Birdwatchers, get ready to meet tomorrow's special guest. Now, these two were late to get on the bird train, but they are, without a doubt, the most important people in my life. So join me.
Yeah, feel guilty. Feel guilty.
Did you... I mean, does he know about you?
No.
How come you never told him?
Let's just keep going.
Same
okay?
reason I've told you.
Don't tell anyone. You're probably the first person
No.
on his parents.
I'm tired of you not answering my question. When is a good time for the truth with you?
Lois, I've told you more about myself than I've ever told anyone. You already know I'm Superman. What else do you need to know?
Did you lie about your feelings for me?
No.
Was it all just a cover for you?
Lois, how could you think that?
What the hell is that? Oh, there's a lot of them.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there's a lot.
Olsen.
Voila!
Against this,
Is that the Loch
Love his
Ness
angry
monster?
eye.
It's one of the mutants we lost in Scotland. Yes. The CIA's classified sonic guns under development until the creator mysteriously vanished. Mais oui. Have you guys seen my phone?
phone. You wish to export our existence?
Trying to show the world how amazing this all is and prove how right I am to two people specifically.
People,
You stop threatening our guests.
listen up.
He's raising his arms.
Perhaps the world is more accepting now. Perhaps things won't be like last time. What do you mean, like last time?
No, don't tell him anything.
Story time.
Years ago.
U.S. government's top secret science
Did Clark's rock pod smash through on the way through?
along with military
Maybe.
division task charge, we were not interested in destruction.
What the hell?
We used the technology to create. After an experiment gave me super intelligence, I began to work with another young scientist.
Is that him? That his brain.
Yeah.
But when it was discovered that we were making things to change the world, not harm it, Task Force X was sent
No.
to eliminate us. They disturbed our most fragile experiment, an unstable black hole. Task
Okay.
Force X assumed there were no survivors and moved on. Earl lost his body.
Oh, that's why.
You know, your story and mine are kind of similar. Were you also
How?
Close. My friends stood me up for a camping trip.
That is nonsense.
Okay, I know how it feels to be abandoned by people who are supposed to support you. I know little of this world. But if someone cares for you, they want to know how you feel. And if they still reject you, you can stay with us.
But nine, we must eliminate him.
Is your answer to everything. Eliminate this, kill that, leave the dishes until they get mold, then plan some sort of experiment.
Oh, Black Hole's still there.
Could jump into it.
Can you not destroy them? powers. Oh, yeah, that way the robots get the flashback, right? Yep.
Hang on. Hold tight.
Oh, he's like got half, like, semi-powers?
Clark!
The hell?
Okay.
They're not following!
Uh-oh.
Jesus, that's a gun.
Oh no, my pants!
I'm completely naked.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, if the trousers goes up.
Everything's okay.
How did you know you'd be bulletproof?
I didn't. I just knew that you weren't.
Because he loves
let's
you.
find Jimmy and get out of here before something else happens.
He's walking up.
Do you have to keep flexing your pecs every time you walk?
Yeah.
Of course not. This is a new one. Why would you make a new one? Well, you see, we may have deliberately blown it up to fake our death and escape. But since then, we have lived a simple life of peace. It will become a wormhole, a gateway to other dimensions.
Ooh, unless it blows up first.
That's not something to be excited about. As long as nothing disrupts the flow of power to this room, it's perfectly safe.
Oh no.
We need to be careful. Who knows what could be?
Everyone stop!
You know this intruder, Jimmy?
Yeah, these are the friends I was telling you about.
Oh, the bad one.
What? No, we're, I mean, yes, we did forget about camping.
Ouais, d'accord.
Mala, I want to watch them fight.
20 on the big white.
We are so sorry that we let you down. This whole situation today has made me realize that I held things back from you, and I shouldn't have. I am...
Clark, I know you're Superman. This is not a big reveal.
Oh.
Wait,
Didn't see
what?
that coming.
You know? Since when?
We've been roommates since freshman year. The day I met you, you ripped the handle off of the door, then tried to play it like the screws had just come loose.
How many old rocks have we bought?
The handle was ripped in half! Because it seemed like a sensitive subject. I thought that if I waited...
Oh, Jimmy, he's not the best friend ever.
You've known this whole time? Why didn't you tell me?
Look, your secret.
You told Lois before you told me, your best friend?
Okay, been chased all over this place by robots, so let's just take a deep breath and stop yelling.
But Cadmus never created any robots.
They come through the black hole.
It is not one of
Ah, yeah, point. Because that'd be for robots.
This cat is this, like, Suicide Squad. Oh, sorry, 2006.
Yeah, how did they get him in the first place?
Yeah, true.
The Omax, they're from Task Force X.
Yeah.
Something must have awakened them.
Allow us.
What the hell's going on?
They're actually Genomorphs.
Well, that's very Pokemon.
And who are they?
So, we got bored hiding like 1 year in and made a bunch of mutants, okay? But other than creating a black hole and an army of mutants, we live a simple life.
Oh, shit. They want to go through the black hole.
Ask the mad scientist.
Genius is never appreciated in its own time.
Yeah, rockets.
Access the control panel and turn on the backup systems. Set the frequency ratio to 0.1778.
1887. You always transpose your numbers. My legion.
There's panels everywhere.
Before we die, I gotta know, why did you cut me out of a huge part of your life?
And me?
Because I was scared. All I've ever wanted is to be normal. I don't want you to treat me like an alien.
Clark! You don't care what you are. We're friends because of who you are.
I'll open the portal.
We need to open the containment field and let the black hole hit critical mass for it to stabilize.
It seems like a really bad idea.
Yeah, remember what happened last time? There's a big circle like outside. Oh yeah, they're all going in. Oh no, okay. No way they're holding on.
Nope.
We made it.
They're an alien world? No?
Oh.
That should be way too small for him.
Yeah, just like flexes and rips it into pieces.
The red San Omega field that was keeping Cadmos hidden is no longer operational. But
The general found you.
How did you?
Your mechs woke up after you entered our perimeter. The Omega field affected you. The tech reacts to you. You are somehow caught in the middle of it. Then you're in the crosshairs of Task Force X, of him.
Who is he?
A man who would blot out the sun if he thought his country demanded it. The one we've been hiding from. Because once he sees you as a threat, he will never, ever stop. You are different. Strange. Like us.
I have to stay. I have to believe this world can be a place where everyone's accepted, and I need to help it get there.
And until we meet again. Auf Wiedersehen, Clark Kent.
Well, they made them good
we
guys in the end.
must take our leave.
Perry might take some convincing to become a true believer. Like us.
Hey.
Oh, move it fast, love it.
Oh.
Oh god, the atmosphere's poison.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
Well, the robot will be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finished scouting the area.
Who is
No
it?
sign of the old tech that pinged us, but we found clear signs of recent habitation.
This is nostalgic for me. My first operation. The first hard call I had to make. I want your opinion on the tech here.
Where the hell was that guy?
Put that brilliant mind of yours to work.
But why would a humble
Oh, is that
kidnapped
Parasite?
billionaire like me do?
To take down Superman. To rip him from the sky and to bury him so deep the world won't even remember his name.
Yeah, no, in that case, I can work with all of them. When do we start?
Damn.
Evil.
Very evil. So funny. Yeah, they're friends again.
They sellotaped it back up.
Yeah, they should have. They should put some tape around it there. This show is like it just gets really things really right sometimes.
Yeah.
I love that. I actually quite like them two being good in it. 'Cause usually they're villains, right?
Oh, they're weird villains, yeah.
Yeah. But the fact they actually made them like not evil, just different. Everyone thought they were.
Yeah.
Very clever. All right, he's 100. I'm gonna put this man cave on it. That's Sam Lane.
Oh,
And
right.
by the end of the series, I predict that they'll have Superman, and they'll want to kill him, and then Lois will be like,
The one that stops
"Dad,
him.
what the f?" Like kind of thing.
It's odd though, because they said he will stop at nothing to stop Superman. But in the last episode, Wade Wilson had the shot.
Yeah,
and
he
it was,
said-
and
yeah,
it was
'cause
him
people-
that told Waller not to kill
Because of the people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But he did say stop anything to save the world, right?
Yeah.
But if he'd have killed him then, he would have dropped the bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
Killed hundreds of people. So,
Yeah. No,
So he will have stopped at something.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I guess from those two's point of view, though, he was not at nothing
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they only know him as the guy who was running Cadmus, I guess, at the time. So
Well, invaded for the first time. It's like, obviously, when Cadmus was doing research, it wasn't supposed to.
yeah.
On tech that was given to them, which is obviously the same stuff that's 20 years later is still out in the wild. So.
Yeah, I kind of feel maybe the weapons that we've seen so far was made there.
Yeah.
Or prototypes of it was maybe
Prototypes.
made there. But yeah, it's really interesting. I love the fact that Jim Newt has known the whole time as well. And
Yeah.
just
He was waiting for him to
waiting for him to tell him. That was also good. He goes, "You ripped the door off and it was bad screws. You broke it in half."
It does bug me slightly that Lois was like, "Oh, why didn't you tell me, Jimmy?" It's like it's not his secret to tell.
Yeah,
It's Clark. When Clark wants to tell you, he'll tell you.
Yeah, but they do that in every show. They did that a little bit in Superman Lois, didn't they? It was just like, why didn't you tell me? It's like, like Lois to, was it Lana or whatever? Like, why didn't you tell me, Lois? Because it's not my secret to tell people. I've been entrusted with the secret, and I promised not to tell anyone, so I can't.
Yeah.
So, but and they got it so right with the whole like, I don't want anyone to know because I want to be just normal Clark. I don't want people to see me as this other thing.
As an alien.
Yeah, so that's why he doesn't tell anyone.
That's like my favourite line from Smallville, where he teleports with Chloe to the fortress. He takes her back to the hospital. She's sitting in the hospital, and they have a talk. Because then that's when he knows. Because she already knew. Because I can't remember her name. Alicia showed him catching a car.
Yes.
And she was waiting for him to tell her.
Yeah.
And he says the same thing. I don't want you to see me as an alien. And she says the line of like, if everyone in the world was like you, Clark, it would be a better place. I love that line, and it's like, they always do it so well.
Yeah,
it's like that's so good.
Yeah, that's what makes him such a great hero, right? Because he has all this power, and he's like incorruptible, and he doesn't want. Sometimes it's not like he doesn't want it, but he knows he wants to be normal, but he knows he has to do these things because he can, kind of thing. Like the whole Spider-Man motto. So, but like most people would either go power hungry and turn evil, or like just not want to be normal, just be Superman.
Yeah.
So he's like, there's still what he's because he's the
find a way of getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, it's great. It's very clever. Like,
be interesting to see what if that is Sam Lane, whoever it was, where he said, "This seems so familiar," and it was my first mission. I had to make that hard call.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was.
Maybe he's the one that invaded Cadmus.
I don't know. I feel like something more.
Yeah. The comedy in it is well good as well. There's that with that robot. So he's like 9. Puts his hands up every time. He's like, no.
It's quite good because like obviously he had the eye with the eyebrow.
Yeah.
But you can't really show much emotion. They do it with the hands.
Yeah.
It's good. Very good.
Yeah.
I would watch them fight.
So when he says something about the rain, he like says it word for word with
yeah.
As well,
and the way so they got is they built mutants because they were bored. But I'm guessing this was similar to the
genome kind of things. Yeah.
I thought they were just Pokemon characters for sure. Because we watched Pokemon, we wanted some of our own, so we built them.
Yeah. We could never find a way to get into the balls though.
Yeah, they just walk around now. It's fine. I do like the shield things because I was thinking about like before you said it, I was just like, I flew over. I couldn't find anything. There's a big fence right there. It's like, oh, it's because there's a massive shield over it. It makes sense. I do like the way again like the self criticism of him of like jumping in front of that gun. And she's like, "How do you need to be brutish?" I didn't, but I know you're not.
I know I am,
like,
and you're not. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so such Superman moments that they're really sort of peppering over the shows so well.
And they're the things that are winning Lois over as well
yes.
at the end of the day, which is good.
Yeah.
I hope the next one they kind of have a little bit more of a sit down chat.
Yeah, I kind of like stop being like for 1 week don't be a villain of the week and get the whole like who's like right this is this and then Lois will be like so there's a ship at your parents' house like go to the parents meet the parents go to the ship and then try and
especially like you keep lying to me. He goes no I don't know.
Yeah.
Why don't you know? Because I haven't spoken to this.
Yeah, but I think my real father was like a hologram. I can't understand what
especially as you got the I can't remember what the brain thing's called. Said, "Oh, you're linked to all of this."
Yes.
Hopefully, he might have to go back now to his father and try and figure out what it is.
Yeah, that was dead tech that invaded that was been dormant until Clark entered and activated it.
Like something else, either the pod or some other Kryptonian tech crashed to Earth when he did.
Yeah. And
it's been used by the government all this time.
Yeah, they converted into
weapons. What did they say it was 20 years?
22 years.
22 years. But that would... Because the general guy, when you saw in the flashback...
He's quite young.
Yeah, I would say he would be a lot younger than 20 years ago, right?
He could be in his 50s or something. Yeah, make him like 28.
Yeah, but I'd say he's younger than 30 in that flashback.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
They only saw it for a second, so it's hard with animation to tell. The reason he looks old is because he's got lines here for a moustache.
This is a moustache.
Like a weird moustache type slash goatee thing. So.
But it takes a while for you to become general, even if you are good. So obviously he was a younger soldier when he invaded Cadmus the first time around. It's a lower rank.
Yeah, exactly. But that's another solid episode. It really is.
It's intriguing as well.
Yeah, it is. It really is because it's really good, intriguing to find out why, like, there's new concepts of like why this tech's around, why, obviously we know it's Kryptonian, that's why it activates with Clark. But like, can Clark do something with it, or like?
And how is it here?
Yeah.
In the first place.
Yeah.
So maybe think it was the black hole that
sucked it in,
sucked it through.
Yeah.
But maybe not.
Yeah.
No. I thought that was always because they came in and it blew up. He goes, well, actually, we blew it up. It's like, it's just like, it's hilarious. It's very funny. Really
black
good.
holes as weapons.
Yeah, they make them weird. Oh, alright, can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
So everyone, that was episode 6 of My Adventures of Superman. Another great episode. Love to know your thoughts on it, where you think the show's going. And yeah, just why the show is so good. So please comment below, let us know. If you want to find the full reaction, is over on our Patreon, where with the rest of the series and all the other shows we react to. And please subscribe if you haven't. We really appreciate everyone who subscribes. So please click on that subscribe button. We're also on social media. Come and follow us there. Links in the description below. And we also do a podcast. If you listen to podcasts, type in Legends Podcasting. You can find us there. We'll see you very soon for another reaction.